So I want to talk tonight about Instagram because, like I had talked to you girls about, I've been kind of trying stuff this way for like a week and a half in there. And I had always thought about trying it before, and I don't know why I didn't. Um, and there was a few things like between watching a few videos in the Beachbody Champions page, if you guys are in it, there's some really good content in there. But I think the way that Facebook is going now, I don't know what you girls think, but I found it in the past, well, for the past year, it's changed a lot, and it's harder to find somebody that A, you connect with, and B, to, friend request some random stranger to build relationships, and C, even if you do and you start posting, you guys know, it's like they don't see our stuff. They don't, unless you click on it, like, comment on their post. To me, that's more work than not. I will work. I'm a workhorse. I will do that. But making friends shouldn't be this hard. It's like dating. Dating shouldn't be hard, right? So I've been testing some things, and I really love Micah Folsom. And I think I shared that with you guys too. Rob last week, or whenever he watched a whole day on YouTube on the TV about Instagram. He should have been on the call tonight to share his little expertise, but I don't know if he's actually using it or not. But the big thing with her was the 531, and you probably can go on like that girl I shared today. What was her name? I wrote it down. Amber.
Amber,
Yes. She's probably got some other great ones. Now, I've been kind of saving some Instagram ones as well. I think she does have another one. I think, Natalie, you might have gone on and checked hers out, or did you just stick to the one you watched today?
I just watched the one you sent me because I ran out of time.
Well, and here's the other thing too, because I am just as guilty to blame that I will get into one video, then I'll try to look at another one. And guess what? You're getting all this, and Michelle's talked about it too before, and I caught myself in this trap. You're a collector of information, but you don't do anything with it. So that's where I watched the Micah Folsom and maybe one other girls, and just wrote the stuff down and just went for it. So it's kind of, you know what, I could probably show you too. So 531 means, okay, so basically I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see it here. And I better not hit end meeting, or that would be detrimental. So you're all on Instagram, correct?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, I'll just go out of my. So the main thing too is to make sure that you don't have a private account, because then people will not be able to find you, and I'll give you some examples here. What I do is I don't just go on my phone to do this. It's way easier to go on your computer to do this initial part. So I would say you have 5 things that are like you. So maybe if you're a Disney addict, or maybe you like Harleys, or maybe you like I don't know, whatever it is. Say FabFitFun, you like the FabFitFun box. What you would do is go to the page on Instagram. So I'll do FabFitFun just to keep it easy. So FabFitFun. You type it in here. So you guys know that you can go into your Instagram account on your computer.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Okay, so there you go, Dan. So you just go to Instagram, and then you'd log in just like you logged in on your phone, if you have the login information. Perhaps not. But if you do, you can just do the forget the password thing or whatnot. So then you would just go to Instagram like I just did, and you would log in. Because here, I'll move my thing. So then up here, that's me. So if I want to see my shit, here it is right here. Tip for you guys. Get a good picture. Like, this is an old one. I need some new updates. It's hard when you're the photographer to get photos done, but that's a whole other ball of wax. Make sure it's a nice clear picture. Heck, get somebody to take it for you. Either look at a window, get the good lighting on you. People want to see your face, okay? Then in here, I can go over this another time as well. Don't put anything that you're a Beachbody coach, please. Because remember with Shailene, create the curiosity. Okay, so what I have is, and you can go in here on the computer. It's actually easy to edit your settings. Right here, you go to edit profile, and right here. So basically what I did, there's my username. I just left it Darlene O'Rourke. Like some people have, what's Brittany Powers, Fit Brit, Fit Mom or something like that. Or like Natalie, you could put something about the twins or whatever. It can go either way. I've seen coaches have, like my girl Raina Odell has Raina versus Food. That's her email and her handle kind of thing. But I've just kept it as my name. Next thing, and you can go website, put your link just to your Facebook personal profile. Do not. Oh. Hey, Ashley.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Yeah. Don't put it to any links with body, your page. Yep.
I put it towards my Facebook support group. I didn't do it to my personal page.
No, saying to us, to the puppy.
Sorry, Macca.
I thought you meant us.
Macca's like chewing on my hand.
Okay. I'm not 100% sure on that. Maybe Ashley might know a little more. I just put it to my personal page because if I'm doing a call to action, I just want them to be my friend or friend request me. So it's easy to have that there. But you could, I wonder what, I don't know what, because Megan is a big thing about her support group. She's grown her business through her support group.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you think, Ashley? Do you think you could do either way, either personal or? I post more on my I post in both, but I want them to kind of.
Do you mean like in the website section on your Instagram?
Yeah. I used to have the Beachbody site, and I had to change that after watching a lot of these videos. Like you learn this stuff along the way, right? So.
I would say I don't know. I feel like there's benefits to both, I think, because if you post your personal, then they can add you as a friend on Facebook directly, right? Whereas if you're posting or if you're having your support group, yes, it takes them to your support group, but then they may not be able to find you personally, right?
Right.
As a friend. So
yeah,
I don't know, it has benefits to both, I guess. But
and then I think if you had your support group, if you're like me that I have to approve the people that come in, then I am sending more friend requests out myself. The key is I think you want them to friend request you because in Facebook's crazy jail world, whatever, you send too many friend requests out, they think you're a robot kind of thing. I mean, it's not probably going to happen, but that's where then you need your personal page not to be private, to be public. And if that scares you, definitely have a separate Facebook page just for your family, and then your family can see your stuff. But if you want to do this as somewhat of a business or a full-time business, whatever, this is now your business page as well, your personal page. I mean, you definitely need to show blips of you, your lifestyle, whatever, but it's now this is how you find new friends and create the relationships and build it. So that's what I have up here. It's to my personal page. And then in here, this is where you can, what did I do with this?
You have your set as a business page, right?
No, I don't yet. It keeps asking me, but I don't know if I want to or not. Because one video I watched said don't, and one said do, because then you can see the insights of what people are saying. So that I have to look into more. And if do you know more about that maybe or no?
I found a video. I haven't watched it yet because I got asked for mine too. The notification came up and I ignored it for now. I know it has its benefits, but then it also has its downsides too, because if people see you as a business.
Yes. So I'm kind of with you there because I think that's why I haven't. And I'm not sure if I saw something with Shailene to do it. So I think
it was Shailene that said to do it.
Yeah.
And because if you do it, then you can run ads. Like from your personal page, you can't run ads on your personal page, and you can on a business page.
Right. Now, through a like page on Facebook,
Like page, you can do ads
do
too.
it on Instagram. But for now, let's not worry about ads just yet.
Yeah.
Well, that's my thoughts anyways. I'm like, I want to make sure that I'm in a groove of doing this. And honestly, it seems like this is the way to go. And I've got my email, like with my bio: photographer, lifestyle coach, girl boss, runner, foodie, loves to travel, loving life in Ontario's West Coast. Simple. Like just like I said, create the curiosity. List 5 things about you. You know, mom of twins, whatever you guys want to put. Dog mom. You know, Harley chick, whatever, you know, Ashley, you know, hiker babe, whatever you guys want to put in there. So that's just in the bio here. So then when people come to your page, they don't see I'm a fitness coach. Well, I mean, and now I'm kind of learning a little bit of my posts not to put, you know, word coaching, just like this one, you know, I did subliminally my girl boss hat on behind kind of thing. So, so that's that. So go on to Instagram in the morning. And I've been doing 5 people trying to connect with a day. You can do more, but it may take a little time to get on. So what I do is say, FabFitFun, go to that page. And if that's your jam, if you like that stuff, chances are you're going to connect or find somebody that has similar qualities. So then what you would do is click on their followers. Okay. Then you're just going to go to, I look down, like this person probably isn't a real person. Let's see what Ness. So you right click, then you open link in new tab on that person. And then you look at her stuff. Key here is, guys, to have under 500 followers, and that probably around the same for the following. You don't, because chances are if they're more, they're probably into some type of business or do have a lot of friends. But that was the one video that I found what she said. And Brian in the Hustle Club kind of said, yeah, he agreed with that too. Now I'm just going to do a quick scroll. I don't know if I really have anything in common with her. So like it's not going out.
She likes dogs.
She likes puppies and puppies with hats. I mean, yeah, so she likes dogs. So if you're a dog lover, for sure. So here's an example. So say it was Allison was going on here. I mean, I love dogs too, but I don't have one, so I wouldn't connect with her. I would just, you know, you'd like it. So here's what you need to do is 5 of her posts, you would click that little like button. This is the easy way to do it than on your phone. So you'd click like, then you'd go down to the comment and you'd go something like, oh my God, your dog is adorable. Say you didn't know the breed. What breed is she? I have what breed is Mecca?
Mix.
I have a mix. It's just
Cattle dog.
you're wanting to connect with that picture and genuinely ask a question. So you're in the comment, you're asking a question so that she sees it, and that's where the connection starts. So, or I'd say something like, I have a pup too. I love that hat, and I love St. Patty's Day. Where did you get it? Question mark. Simple. So like, just find a picture you like. So it could be something like that. Or if you guys like jewelry, so she likes jewelry, I click like and say, oh my God, that's adorable. Did you order this online? Or what stone is that? If it's something that you connect with and you like, so basically you're going to go on her thing and like 5 of her pictures. Don't go too far back. Like don't go to, okay, she's half nude. I won't be checking out on her. But this is just an example. So I would not make any comments or anything. But if she's your jam and she's your vibe and you'd hang out with her, then you click like on 5 pictures. Then you comment like I just suggested on 3, like asking a question. And then the last thing is, and I wish they had the feature on here to go into your direct messages. But I'll share with you one of my scripts. And what I'll do is I'll do like a JPEG or PDF or some Google Doc with what I'm sending these people. So basically, I've been saying, and I'm a photographer, so I really like a visual. So I don't know, we could even go on somebody else's here and see if it'll come up. So what I send is, hey, hope you don't think this is totally random. I'm not even sure how I came across your page, but you take amazing pics. I'm a photographer, so I'm a visual gal, and Instagram is awesome that way. Anyways, just love connecting and making new friends. Hope you don't mind. Like, you could literally shorten that up a lot. The other thing that from the video today that Natalie, I know you watched it, she was basically just, she did it real short. Like, if somebody's following you, here, you would go and say, hey, thanks so much for the follow. Are you on a health and fit journey of your own? That's it.
Yeah.
But it's the 5-3-1. So 5 likes, 3 comments on 3 pictures with a question, and then the message. Send them that message right away. And I've had a lot of people get back, and we've started the conversation. So here's another thing too. You click on the person like I just did there, private. Nope, goodbye. You don't want to. You're private. Like, don't waste your time.
From the steps that you're doing,
Mhm.
like just messaging them and the comments and things like that, like you're not friend requesting them, right? Or following, sorry.
No,
You're
no.
for them to follow you first.
Yeah, well, I just do the 5-3, send the message. If they see it, they see it. If they don't, they don't. Now, another thing.
Are you finding that it's working though for
Yeah.
like getting like people to follow you back?
Yep. I've gone from, when I started, it was 1,154 followers on July 24th. And right now, I'm sitting at, I don't want to X this out in case I lose you guys. Now I'm sitting at 1,305.
That's good.
So, and I tried, Brian's doing Insta. So I want to try more of that. I didn't like it 100%. I wanted to go with this natural way, because what InstaZood, you can do a 3-day trial, and basically you target these pages like FabFitFun. You would target that, and what it would do is go to the page and the followers, just like what we're doing, and it does so many a day, but it sends the message of, hey girl, I'll give you the example of what it was sending when I did it. And it would just do it for you. It would do that, and then you can decide if you like them or not. So one that I did, and she's actually wanting to know about a challenge pack now, was, where the hell is it now? Sorry, guys. Okay. So what the InstaZood was doing, and I just did the free trial. I thought, why not? It went to people who were new likers of this page and said, hey, so-and-so, like it just literally, or you can put, hey girl, hope you don't think this is too random. Just want to say thanks for the follow, because what would happen is they would follow you from this. Are you on a health and fit journey too? Just that simple message. And she's been back and forth with me since then. So it's doing that legwork without you having to spend a half an hour to 45 minutes of doing it. It's just,
so it's only messaging them if they follow you.
yeah. And I see I can't go back into it right now, or can I? Probably won't. It might let me. Hang on a second. So it's called InstaZood, and I don't know if Brian is going over that on the Instagram training this week or not.
He did.
Oh,
was
he did.
saying something- Yeah, he was saying something about it.
And the thing with this too is that you can black out people. Like, basically it works, all that, like beach body coaching, like words like that. So this is where, see, I'm done with the free trial. So basically I went to FabFitFun, Fabletics, Women Who Love Wine. I went and tried some other ones, and you want this conversion rate, because what it does, it goes and likes the people's posts, and then it comments on posts. So like, oh, great pic. That's the only part I really didn't like, because what if it's, because I get that. I'm sure you guys get on Instagram, you get some weird comment that has nothing to do with the picture. So it's like, okay. But actually had some people comment back, like tagged me and said, oh, thanks so much. And I'm like, that's such a random, weird comment that I wouldn't even leave. But it started the flow of the conversation. So, and then in here, settings. So like you pause it at night so it doesn't do too many. Minimum likes are 1 and maximum would be 3, like on somebody's post. Filters, I had, I wanted just female. I wanted, I thought I had in here, oh no, that's media age, so how old the posts were. So there's maximum followers and maximum following. So 706, you can change that. Languages, I had English. And then down here, stop words so that they didn't post on that was like Beachbody, It Works, Distributor, Coach, Herbalife, all that kind of stuff. Then the comments it would leave on the picture, it would be a random mixture. Like they had ones that were already in here and I just left this one. So some comments were nice photo or cool picture or just a happy face and a clap or, you know, that's the only part I didn't like. I mean, I could probably make up something that would be just a generic random. I just didn't like it, but that was the only thing that I didn't like about it. So then the other part in here would be, where the hell did it go now? That it left the comments. Oh no, is it direct? No, this one. So direct, so it sends them the direct message. There it is. Hey girl, hope you don't think this is too random. Just want to say thanks for the follow. So it would send that to anybody that's a new follower in their direct messages. It was pretty handy, I'm not gonna lie. If you want, try it out, the free trial. I'll try to share the video Ryan shared in the Hustle Club with us. I don't know if he shared that in the Instagram training on the Team Rise Up or not. But for 3 days, I think I went up like, what was it? At least 100, 150 followers.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm almost tempted to try it for the 3 days while I'm away because we go to the cottage on the weekend. So
now
I'm a little bit limited in my.
Yeah. But here's the thing. You need to keep up with those that reply back to you in the DM. I was getting messages like, and I was trying to keep up with what was on my own messaging from Facebook and this. So I want to look into it a little more to say, maybe it would only send 10 direct messages out or hit to 10 people, right? A day or 20 or whatever it is. Because in the end, you gotta follow up. And that, you know, at nighttime, I can go to my inbox and I probably have 50 or 60 messages I have to return. Between, well, in my Facebook, but then on my Instagram, if there's like 15 direct messages that they've replied back, there's more that you got to go to. I would rather just honestly do or Instagram. I love it. It's so yeah.
I feel like too for me, I think that when like this is great that it does it for you, but I feel like you want to kind of like know the person, right? So you're like you want to go back and see like what the heck did this thing like what picture did this like?
Yeah,
and
you will see it.
You're gonna have to research anyway, right? So
oh yeah, like you don't have to even like on them. Like if they send you something back, I'll try to show you here. So in the
what I mean, like, right? You want to go back into their profile and see what they.
So in the direct message, you could literally go on the little, I can't see it, but there's a little question mark up in the corner. Then you can click on their profile and look at them really quickly and think, okay, yeah, I think I could. She seems normal. She's got some posts of her kids, of travel, blah, blah, blah. Then I would make the choice of going back and forth. If not, I just delete the message and move on. Like it's not about taking an hour to try to figure out if this is going to, or whatever. It's just you're sending that message, starting the conversation. If they're into health and fitness, then, you know, say, hey, oh, that's awesome. Tell me more about what you're doing. I love hearing about what other gals are doing, because I'm into health and fitness too. Something like that, something to get that conversation going. And from you asking the questions to them, that's where you will get to know them more. And, you know, if they're, oh, I have to run around with my kids or I work 12 hours, then that's just opening more ways to ask them questions to get to know them, kind of thing. Like I just clicked on one and she, like you could tell, I think it was this one. So you can tell when there's a bunch of shit underneath there. This is probably a business account, and she's got like over 3,000 followers or something. So no, sorry, you're not gonna. You want 500 and under that they're following, or that's following her. Sorry. Let's see down here. Who else can we go? Let's try Kimberly. See what she's about. And this is the part that maybe takes a little bit. Yeah, I could see her hanging out with Ashley.
Her selfies are all
Snapchat, your Snapchat filter. She's got some, is that wine maybe?
oh, perfect.
See, she likes hiking or something outdoors. Yeah, her, oh, except for that one. What is that? But there's where, you know, you gotta find, she likes taking pictures of herself. Awesome. But you gotta find a picture where you can comment to connect and make that question. Like, say for example, it was a real great, like this one. I don't know what her post is, nothing. Say, great shot. Did you take this with your iPhone or is this yours? Or something, right? Like, because if you like nature and trails and stuff like that, that's the only thing. You just gotta connect with the picture that you would honestly ask a question. Or, you know, this was her wedding, and you know, oh, how long have you been married? If you're married, not you, Ashley, but anybody else, whatever. I've been married for so and so. It's just, if you find that, because Facebook's good that, or I mean, Instagram's good this way. It's like a magazine, quick scroll, right? You'll know, like they say, within 3 scrolls, and that's people looking at you as well. Within 3 scrolls, they're gonna say yep or no. It's a quick in and out kind of thing. So that's what I've been doing with Instagram. And like I said, I was 1,154 and I'm up at 1,305. I mean, I could go with Institute. I think it was $10. I don't know if it's a month. I didn't really look into it 100%. Let me just get off screen share here if I know how. Stop share. So that's it. And then from the video today, there was so much. I loved it. I don't know where I didn't see it before or look into the Beachbody Champions, but basically it's just going and doing it. And by doing these 5-3-1s, people will start to look at you. If somebody clicks a like on your thing, then you're like, oh shit, well, they like my post. So then they're following you. Key is to, just send them the message. Don't be afraid. Like I said, that quote that she put in there, you just got to send it out. Genuinely like the person, like on their posts, but go to those pages that it's something related to you. Okay. So, Ashley, name 2 pages that you like to follow either on Facebook or Instagram. Or some about, like, do you like Roxy clothing or
Under Armour and Lululemon?
Yeah. So go to those 2. And what about something to do? I know that's the thing. I want to look up more Instagram pages.
I follow a lot of wineries.
Yeah. See? Awesome. See, then you probably are going to connect with those people.
Yeah.
There's that, I think, Natalie would be really good at the I Mom So Hard. Those 2 girls, I love them. They're hilarious, but I don't have kids. So that's my only downfall there, was that if I did click on those people, majority of them will have kids. There's a Women Who Love Wine site that I check out. Allison, there's probably a bunch of agility type, or you'd be under the wine too. You like your wine. I would say list 5 things that you like, then go look for Instagram pages or Facebook pages. I'm not one to shop at Michael Kors. I mean, yes, Rob got me a watch and that, but I don't know if I'd connect with those people that shop at Michael Kors. I'm more Winners, or I like Roxy. I like the Billabong. I like that kind of stuff. Now that could give me an age range that's younger, but just try to find 5 things that you like, then find the pages that coordinate with that. So if you like FabFitFun or Fabletics, or I don't know, there's probably some other kind of boxes that, like BarkBox, maybe. I don't know, Allison, you get BarkBox. So go on their page and just click on their followers, and then do that. Right click, open a new tab. And really, you could take literally 15 minutes, whatever you get done in 15 minutes, and then work on that from the next time. And that, you know, it's as simple as that. The other thing that I've been doing, and I can't show you on here, but Instagram stories, and Justine and I have been kind of doing that too. Get on the Instagram. I see Natalie, I see you are on there. That's good. Just talk about you. Talk about what's in your day. Same thing with the programs and stuff. Don't say my shift shop program, say, or my food. Don't say my shift shop program food, whatever. Say my rapid results eating, or, you know, just a roundabout way, because we are in the day and age that people will go on Google. So the more you say what it is, I've been following Haley Christensen on the stories. She is not afraid to say, hey, join me. My next group starts here. Because people like real-time shit. They want the reality show, right? So I know, I go on those stories and I check it out. People want to hear you, and that way they trust you. So I wouldn't say do it every day. Now, she kind of is doing it every day, but I'm not into that quite yet. But here's the thing, and I'll try to show you. So if you go into your stories, and then there's 3 little dots at the bottom. Oh, that's not, oh, no, sorry. Click on the people that have viewed it. See how that comes up? What this girl said in the video was screenshot it, because this story goes away in 24 hours. You've got all those messages that you can message them and say, hey, thanks so much for the love on my stories, or I see that you're liking my stories. Would you be interested in joining a group with me? Because they're watching you. They're watching you for a reason. Like she said, where was it here? Yeah, screenshot all the people who watch the Instagram story and have a list before it goes away in 24 hours. She says, and Justine and I came up with something similar, was, hey girl, I see you're liking my stuff, or love watching my stories here. Thanks for the follow. Are you interested in what I do, health, business, or fitness? Let me know. I'd love to chat. That's it. And like, cause I had 95 eyes on that one Instagram story. So they're watching, and there's a lot of repeats. I mean, there's a lot of people I know, like you guys, so I won't send you that message, but there's other people. Once you start doing the 531 and finding new people to like your page, their eyes are going to be on that too, because they want to see that. So that's another way to invite, just going through there. And if they're not, it's not a big deal. If they are into it, then, you know, just say, hey, what is it that you're doing? If they say, no, I'm not, on a journey myself, and, you know, you could say, oh gosh, well, no worries. You got to join one of my groups. You'd really love it, blah, blah, blah. I'm beginning to, like we all say, fuck fear, and just do it, because the worst thing is they're going to say no. Or they, you know, they may tell me to go F off, but I hope not. But I will come up with the list of these little messages. But the key is anybody that likes on your post, it's just like Facebook. If they like it, that's an opportunity for you to message them, because it's not like they're reaching out to you, but they are liking your post. And you could just say thanks for the like and leave it at that, but always try to end something with a question. But the key is to go back to fitting into your power hour, 15 minutes to try it out each day. Set yourself a goal. I'm going to do 3 people a day for Instagram 531s. I've been doing 5. I'm trying to up it to 10 now. So, and yeah, I mean, some days it's like, because you get on somebody and it's a private account. So that's where InstaZood may come in handy that way, because then you have time to do your other stuff, right? So if you do want to do the free trial, for sure, check it out. I can forward Brian's video from the Hustle Club into our thread, so you can check out, because he shows the screen of how to set up the dashboard and stuff. And I think there is YouTube videos as well. Like Justine was looking up that stuff too. But if you're comfortable with Instagram or like it, because it is quick, it's handy. It's a lot less noise than Facebook, if you ask me. Then try it. But try it and be consistent for like a month or a week or 2 weeks. And then if it doesn't work, then try something else. but stick with it. And if you are watching the training, that YouTube video I share with you guys today, please, for God's sakes, watch it, write down notes on it. I did in my little thing, and test it out. Test the waters out for like a week. Mark down, like I literally marked down like August 3rd and the number I had. And I wrote down, you know, the people that I connected with. I wrote down if I did the 531 and if I did the message. And then eventually what happens, we're chatting back and forth. I send them finally the message. Where is it here? I say, hey, where is it now? No, that's not it. After I do that for a bit, then I say, hey, well, I'm thinking I'd love to connect on Facebook. Seems to be the place to be chatting. Plus, there's no keyboard on my phone. Like, to make it that it's, because you can only send so much in a direct message before it doesn't let you send anymore. But if you don't mind doing that, being on your phone like this, then that's cool. I just send them my link, and they either say yes or no, or email. So either Facebook or email, if they're interested in more stuff, or if you think the conversation's going a little lack, just say, hey, I'd love to be friends. You know, we can never have enough, blah, blah, blah. And then friend them over there. So
I'm having a moment. What's the 531 again? I know it's 5 likes.
Yep. And then 3 comments.
3 comments.
So basically those comments are also asking a question about the picture. And then the direct message is the 1.
That's what I thought.
And send it right, like do the 5, the 3, and then send the direct message.
Yeah.
And then I will do that in the morning, and then I will wait till nighttime to return the messages.
I feel like that's a really good, like, just that whole like 15 minute, just 3 people is really good actually to do on my lunch break, like for 15 minutes, just bust it out, right?
Go on the notes section, type out your little script. Put them in there, so you just have to copy, paste, you know, change it up, put their name in it, or if you want to actually ask them a question, like this one girl had a Garmin. I need a new Garmin, like mine's busted pretty much. And she didn't say the brand or nothing, like brand, the model number. So I literally sent that in the DM. Say, it was just easier to ask in here, what brand is your Garmin? Or brand, you know what I mean, the model number. So I continued the asking of the questions into there. Or like this girl said on that video, you could literally ask or say that in one of the comments. I'm going to shoot you a message to ask you more questions. She was talking about somebody on a holiday and wanted to ask more questions about where she went, and sending you a DM, hope you don't mind, and then send her the DM, so that that person knows that you're sending a message. I've had nobody give me any qualms about anything about sending a message. You can see if they've seen it at the bottom. And if they've seen it and they don't reply, I delete, move on. But anybody that I've connected with, I've highlighted in the pink so that I know that I'm going to put them on my follow-up, either if you've got paper or in my Teamsy, because I've made more than just the simple initial one direct message to them, the 531. If it's more than that.
Those people that you've connected with, has it gotten to the point where you've like invited them to a free group or a challenge group, or are those just people that you've created like kind of relationships with?
I've had 2 so far. The first week I was doing this, I was kind of overwhelmed with everything, but I've been chatting back and forth, and actually about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 I've converted over into Facebook from that. I want to get on it more, and that's my plan, because I'm really liking it. I wanted to see how these messages and kind of get that down pat, but it's working so far, and I don't want to be too overwhelmed. I can't stand being overwhelmed myself to have all these messages in your inbox. But this is a way to find people who you jive with, who get you, because you're basically looking for you, the things you like. Like who wouldn't want that in a best friend, right? It's like liking the things you like. If they like Hobby Lobby, if they like, Disneyland, if they like, whatever it may be, because you're going to those pages that you like, chances are those people are going to like shit you like. And like, you know, you just gotta just ask, just go for it and ask, because that's the only way to get forward with the friends, the adding people. And like that girl said, you know, and I've been there, seen it, done it, asked myself, how are these coaches, like there was one coach that at SC 80 something, like how in the fuck did they get that money? Well, and it's true, because last month I had a big old fat SC2, and I'm lucky I even had that. And it's not about can't finding anybody. Those people with the high numbers, they're either getting a lot of no's and they keep going for it, or they're making a lot of connections and new friends. And it's true. Like I thought this is my reset for August, and I'm at SE6 right now. And my goal, and I have two links out right now, and it's just that cycle of the friend. It's the dating game. So it's the friends and getting to know them and like them and seeing where their pain points are, because you guys know. And Ashley, I said it this morning on the team page. I love that post of yours that said, I was inspired. Now I just want to pay it forward. That's what we do as coaches. That's basically what we're doing. You're inspired to make a change, and now you want to help somebody else along with that. That's all we're doing. Let's not make it icky, yucky, whatever. I want everybody to feel as amazing as I do after these 21 days of Shift Shop. My God, like getting over those mindsets, getting over the binge eating, the binge drinking some weekends. Like, it was hard shit. But when you make that change, you know how good you feel. So I don't know, it was epiphany or whatever you want to call it, but
I don't know if I got over my binge eating because I had pizza yesterday, so I was celebrating.
Yeah. I did have a piece of toast and I had a glass of wine the other. But it's funny how I'm not craving it like I used to.
Yeah, me either.
I mean, I'd be afraid to eat a pizza. I'd probably barf or have the shits. I don't know. Like,
I mean, I could eat tons of pizza because I love pizza, but I only had I had 2 slices yesterday, and like that for me is good.
yeah.
And I said today, around lunchtime I had a stomach ache, and I hadn't had one in so long, and it's because of the carbs and the crap that
Isn't it?
Oh.
I know. Like, it's funny, but not.
I can't eat it at all anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Like, they even got me a whole wheat chicken pizza once at work, and like you just said, it didn't exactly sit well.
Yeah. Like even going to bed last night, my stomach felt kind of queasy. Like I probably could have thrown up, but
Yeah.
It is. It's funny how your body goes from rejecting good food, because
Exactly.
when somebody just first starts a program, it's trouble for them. It's hard because they're getting nutrition that they've never gotten before.
Right.
And all of a sudden, because you guys have all been in it as long, or close to as I have, of this clean eating, and it's like your body shifts around the other way, and it's like, sure, you could still eat it, but like you said, Ashley, like you guys are having these stomach, and I would be the same way. Like I said, I'd probably barf or be on the toilet half the night or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my only, it's hard to do. If people aren't ready, they're not ready. But if you think you're having a hard time finding people, then you're either not talking to enough people or making enough friends. I have been also the past week and a half, or since the beginning of August, going into my support group. There's a lot of people in there, and there's a lot of people I haven't talked to in a very long time. So I've scrolled back to the very beginning and just send them the message. Do I even have it here? Maybe.
Your 3 challenge packs or whichever, are they from Instagram or is it just Facebook?
2 are Instagram from my Instagram stories. One lady I do know, I've done the pictures, but I have not talked to her forever. So it was from my post of join me. It was one of my Instagram stories that I literally, when I was standing there showing my abs, because I was in awe myself. And then the next screen was, I've got so many spots. Do you want to join me in my next group or whatever? Message me, swipe up to message. And I put that at the bottom, and I had 2 people. that did that. Like the second one, she's got the link and she was out tonight till I don't know what time, and then she was going to do it. The other ones were from Facebook, and inviting from my group, from the support group. I'm just going and ask them, and then put at the end, no biggie if you're not interested. Challenges are more fun with friends. Would you like more details? Make it not a big deal.
To do the swipe up on Instagram stories, I have to play with it more, but
Yeah.
do you have to set that, or does it automatically do it for you? Because I know you can swipe up for like a message, or sometimes people will say swipe up for the link. Like,
Yeah.
do you have to set that yourself? Like,
I just say swipe up and message me, or swipe up to join. I put it on there because if you look at the Instagram stories, on the bottom it says message.
Yeah.
And all they would do is swipe up and then send me a direct message.
Oh, okay.
I think you have to be a certain number of followers before you can actually put a link. Same thing with Snapchat. Like I know Shailene she's got that on hers, but I think the same thing with Instagram, that you actually have to be either a business account or somebody hired to have that. So that's all I've done is just swipe up to join. So it gets them to send me a message. And I've had 2 of them from that.
Oh, I see now. I'm just looking at it.
Yep. But don't be afraid to, and talk about it. Like, say, I've got you're talking about your fitness. Share something on the Instagram story, your move of the day. I'm just going by Haley Christensen did that. She had a move of the day, and then she started talking, I've got my next group coming up and I only have 10 spots left. I'd really love it if you want to join me. She just talked a little bit about it, not giving everything away, but just saying, join me, swipe up, and have that as a post.
Why didn't you go to?
So people are watching you. If you go look, do you guys know where to look to see how many people have seen your story?
Yeah.
So like the one time, this morning I had 104 eyes on the one, 96 on another, 90 on one. So then that's where I'm saying, you see all those people, you got all those people to message. So I'll show you, Natalie. So there's my story. So there's all the people below. Click on the names and then they come up. So then you've got all these people that you could, some are probably your friends, but why not look at them. Those are all new connections and conversations I can have because they are taking the time to look at your stuff, right? So they are interested somehow, some way. And don't be afraid to ask them, hey, are you interested? Until you ask. And that goes the same with coaching. Look what happens when you don't ask. Sometimes they can go to another coach kind of thing. So, there's tons of people on here that I could just say, thanks for the follow, thanks for the eyes, whatever it may be. I don't think I had anything about my accountability group right now from last night. No, today I didn't do anything. I might do it tomorrow, do another one. But then you've got all those people. And like she said, screenshot it. Then you have a list. Then if you don't get to them all in one 24-hour span, you have a list, or write them down. Pen and paper, write them down if you want to. Then you got it. What do you guys think?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Instagram's going to be my baby for the next 3 months probably.
Mine too.
Okay, well, let's crush this Instagram shit. And
Yes.
If you're in the training, I know Diane's got her. If you're in the training, share in our message thread, because I haven't been able to go in there. I've been trying to learn on my own as well, but I'm in the Hustle Club. There's a lot going on there, but I want to share as much as I learn with you guys. But I've taken a lot away from that video I just shared in the message thread tonight. She has amazing tips. Like, Natalie and I were pumped up after we watched it. And even about coaching. Like, she goes over so many things. And then the last thing, what did she go over here? She actually went over kind of the process from when you get them, asking questions. She goes, are people not signing up? Are you not getting people to sign up? She goes, you're not listening enough, or you're not sharing enough value. After asking them about joining the group, you need to just shut our mouths and ask questions. Let them talk. Ask them what their goals are. health and fitness goals are. And then say, you don't mean the scale. Like, sure, they want to lose 15 pounds. Well, how will that make you feel? How will you feel looking in the mirror at yourself if you were to lose the weight? And what do you want to be confident about? Like if you're wanting to be more confident, and what struggles do you want to change? Like really get them to dig deep, ask questions. I ask a lot of questions. And then it gets them to think about it more, to really think of why do they want to do this? And then the key is, you can say, yep, I can help guarantee results. You guys have seen it. You guys have lost 5, 10, whatever it is, pounds, inches, and she goes more into the side. If you're not willing to invest in the Shakeology, then maybe this isn't for you, because 80% of your results are nutrition. And I think we've all learned that from the past 21 days, really. So if they're not willing to invest in it for 30 days, which you get your money back if you don't like it or the program, then you got to dig deeper with eating habits. Are they skipping meals? Are they an emotional eater? The key is we have a solution for their problems. If they are, craving sweets, chocolate, Shakeology, whatever it can be, at the end, you got to say to them, guess what? I know for a fact I can help you. And then go back to what their original health and fitness goal was. If they wanted to lose 15 pounds or they wanted to lose 5 pounds, say, I can help you do that. And I can set you up with, a kick-ass meal plan that, is full of nutrition, full of nutrients, that's good food for you. And you're not going to starve. And we're going to teach you to get your mindset in check, which it's just so weird. That's what happened with us this last 21 days. Total mindset shift for me. So you feel just as good as you look. And it is. You guys know that. It's all about up here. If they're not mentally ready up here, they're not going to be ready to make a change physically. Because it's a mind over matter. It's that freaking mean girl. You know her. We all know her. So basically you're saying you struggle with so and so. I have da for you to do, So I enjoyed that video, and it just kind of got me pumped up to know that, yeah, we do have a solution for someone's problem, but we have to connect. We have to add friends. I've learned myself, and I will call myself out. I was not doing it. I was not consistent at all. Even if it's adding 3 friends a day, at the end of 30 days, look how many more new prospects and contacts you guys could have that you could help and have your Shakeology paid for, make an extra $500 to go on vacation over the winter, or put your kids in some camp for a week or something, or go away at Christmas to Great Wolf Lodge or wherever you want to go, kind of thing. So yeah, I think Instagram will be awesome. I think if we all work together, if we find little tidbits, let's share it with each other, but try out that 5-3-1.
5-3-1.
And if you want to aim at 3 to start with, I was doing 5. It took me maybe 20 minutes to half an hour, not long. So I'd do it and then I'd move on. And then at the end of the day, that's when I do all my messages back, my follow-ups. I mean, if I'm on the computer at lunch and I'm checking in with challengers and stuff like that, yeah, I may go in really quickly, but I don't want to get distracted from what my game plan is for the day. As far as Instagram, my 20 new conversations a day, which can include the Instagram ones, and my 10 invites a day, because it is Team Cup, and coaching invites. If it's 1 coach invite a day, or if it's 3, I have 3. I mean, the past 2 days, I've only done 1 a day, and I'm okay with that because I know it's at least 1. And 1 has read, 1 has not read. And if they get back, they get back. And I make it, it's a compliment. I think they'd be really cool at it. Or if it might help them with, if they're struggling financially, but they really love health and fitness, it can't hurt to ask, because you don't know what the answer is until you ask. So that's it for my Instagram little training tonight. So yeah, let's keep sharing in the message thread. If you find anything out, any kind of tidbits or inside scoop, let's share it and let's act on it. And mark your numbers down tomorrow morning where you are in your Instagram account, and let's track it for the week. And basically each day, like I showed you, I did the date, and then I had my 5 people. and I put, yeah, I had the time even of how many people I had at that time that were following. And then if they liked me or if they messaged me back, I'd put a pink highlighter through that. Yeah, so then I knew that I have to follow up with them. Whether if we chat back and forth for a little bit or just 1 or 2 messages, I might go back in a week. Whatever your follow-up time that you want to do, I'd say 4 days. 4 days is good just to follow up and say hi, or a week. Between 4 days and a week is good. And then try to either, if they don't want to chat anymore, just ask them if they want to be friends on Facebook or whatnot. But always try to bring it back to the, if they're struggling, if you find that they're struggling with health and fitness, then ask them if they, where they're struggling. And if there's a solution you can give them, ask them to join the group and tell them it would be a good fit and you could help them. That's it. Don't overthink it. Fuck fear. Any questions, guys? No? Cool. Okay, you guys all had amazing. Now, and Natalie, did I see your results yet? Probably not.
I did. I sent it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I was going to do that with the group. Shit, I'm so far behind. We have to go. I'm going to stop the recording for a minute. That's it on Instagram training right now.